Hi guys! I know a lot of you guys probably go through department stores and probably be swamped by sales assistants telling you what you think you need, and there are actually some products that you cannot live without. I know you might be confused and probably frustrated. I'm here to tell you everything you need to know about eye creams. The best time to apply eye cream is when the skin is fresh and clean, but also at the same time, after you wash your face, the blood circulation is active, so it absorbs the product better. That's why best thing is morning and night. The most common ingredients you find in eye gels, especially the ones that help to brighten the eye areas, is caffeine, because that actually wakes you up immediately and it gives you that brightening effect. Also, vitamin E and avocado oil is also very common found in moisturizing eye creams because it helps to target that dehydration that we get, especially around the eyes. Will you see an effect immediately the day after? It really solely depends on how you personally react to different products. Sometimes for brightening eye creams, I can see the result immediately the day after, or if it's a more like a prevention or a wrinkle type of eye cream, it might take me 28 days or more. Every 28 days, the new skin, lives, comes to the surface, and then dies, and then regenerates, dies, that kind of cell cycle. How much eye cream should you be using, and can it be too much? Well, this again depends on what type of eye cream you're using. Typically, I will only use a pea size, and then so nothing extravagant. Don't like double scoop your eye cream and pat on like an eye mask. Literally just really tiny bit, because the area around your eyes is this tiny. Like, this is your face and this is your eyes. It's like not comparable. I've been loving this eye cream, but I've been starting to notice little white bumps around the eye area. What that means is that it's actually too rich for you. So I would recommend you to stop using the eye cream immediately, because those white little bumps cannot be extracted like pimples. You actually need to wait months and months and months for it to actually come to the surface of your skin before you can actually pick it off. Once you start to notice little white bumps, stop immediately. Sometimes your skin can absorb it back and it would disappear, but a lot of times you need to wait a very long time. That's why I always go to counters and ask for samples. Try that for a week, see how your skin handles. Immediately, it should at least tell you within the first week whether you can handle that eye cream or not. And then if you can, then go and buy the full size. Usually from the ages of 15 to 20, I would recommend getting an eye treatment that's either gel-based or water-based. So nothing too oily, nothing too rich. You just want purely something to hydrate the eye area. So when you're from 15 to 20, you're obviously you're staying up really late because you're cramming for exams, or you're out with your friends. You're lacking a lot of sleep, and therefore you tend to have concerns like dark circles, puffiness, especially if you're living in really cold areas, or especially during winter when it's actually really dry. You have to make sure that the eye area is moisturized. And you might be thinking to me, I can't just use moisturizer and just put it around my eyes. No, because that will be too oily for the eye area, and then you'll start to have little white bumps all over the place. Gel-based eye creams that help with depuffing, dark circles, fine lines are great. Now, when you're going from age 21 to 35, I will go for something a little bit more heavy duty. And what I mean by heavy duty is not like going for wrinkle fillers or Botox and things like that, but something that's more, you can go for something that's more cream based or oil based. So if you have dry skin to start off with, then you can start off with oil based straight away. But what I meant is things that help to target lines, wrinkles, brightening, pigmentation, age spots, all of that are great for around that ages. And like I said, the best thing is prevention. Prevention is so much better than cure, and especially around the eye area, because like I said, the damage is irreversible. It cannot happen. And now you can apply the eye cream. It's the first dot here, and then one here, and then one on the bottom. You see that? A little triangle like that. Using the clean finger, which probably in this case is your middle one, I'm going to start from here and blend the eye cream in to that corner, and then blend this eye cream in like this. Once you have blended it in, we do a little massaging technique with the rest of your eye cream. You can place this on the top of your eyelids if your eyelids are really dry. Especially in winter, that's when I actually apply it over my eyelids. Otherwise, you wouldn't need to. So you would go from here, press hard as you get to the orbital bone, and as you go in gently, massage the eye cream here like this. You can also do this way, where you press harder that way, and then you gently move in this way. Press harder out, and then gently move in. And then once you can feel the product is absorbed, it's pretty much done. As some of you guys already know, your skin is pretty much made up of collagen and elastin fibers sort of interlaced like this, and kind of like a mattressy type of feel. That's why your skin feels bouncy, you know, like plump, and you know, you can pull it and it just bounces back. Well, that's youth basically. And as you age, these collagen elastin fibers sort of deteriorate and they kind of crumble, and that's why you have wrinkles. But anyways, we have that all over our faces, our bodies, and everything except for around the eyes. It's quite different. The difference between the skin around your eyes and the rest of your face is because that you lack oil glands around the eyes. Therefore, you need to have external moisture to keep up the hydration around the eyes. Otherwise, when the collagen elastin fibers break and deteriorate, it'll cause wrinkles, and the damage is unrepairable. So that means it doesn't matter if you are a girl, a boy, a woman, a man, or whatever, all of you guys will need eye creams. Now, there are so many different eye creams on the market that target different types of reasons, and for whatever reason that you might need to get eye cream, you need to figure out what are the concerns that you want to target. So I hope this was somewhat helpful, guys. Comment below, let me know what are your experiences in department stores with eye creams, and whether you have a favorite eye cream that you want to recommend to me to try, because I always love trying new products. Other than that, remember to say hi to me on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!